2013 Audi TT TDI Quattro S-Line Mark 2 and 8J. So yeah, 2-litre diesel, and we had a leaking shock on one side and the rear brake pads, rear shock, and the brake pads are low as well. So doing an overhaul on the back end, and I've already got the one side off that's leaking, and I'll just show you how I go through to get the shock off and to replace the brake pads. I'm not replacing the discs, but I'm going to take them off and give them a clean anyway. So yeah, here we go. I'll get it jacked up and we'll get into it. Little clip to get the bolt covers off, just pops in, and yeah. Car had been locked, so it's good to know it doesn't like being jacked up. It's just locked itself again. Okay, wheel off, just got him jacked up for a minute. So rear shock, there he is up there, bump stop, dust cover, shock down, and the shock is just on here, 21mm, and up under there. I'll show you that in a minute. There's 2 more bolts holding that, so spring is separate to the shock, so that's not a problem there. And then we'll get that out, and then we'll have a look at the brakes and go from there. So I can't that 21 nut on the bottom of the strut I can't budge, so I'm gonna have to lower that lower arm, remove the spring, and then I can get in there with an impact gun. So I just need to remove the bottom. It's an 18mm nut and bolt through there, and that will just release. The spring will drop out, and then I can get onto here. So let's see how that goes. Okay. So, spring out, hub off, pretty easy, and now 21 on that nut. Okay, so we're free at the bottom, and I'm just going to get into, just pull back the wheel arch liner and get those two one. Volts. The shock. Okay. Well, here's the shock. This is the good one, the one that's not leaking, but I'm always going to replace it in pairs. So there's a new shock coming. I've got new bump stops. This one's not so bad, but the other one had perished quite a bit. So bump stop. And so bump stop and dust cover. I'm just reusing the top mounts, so I just need to pop off the dust cover at the top and undo the bolts to get that top mount off, and then that's ready to go back on. So if I can just pop off that dust cover like that, and then this is what we've got on the top. And I'll tell you what, this shock is not so great. Well, anyway, let's now the proper way of getting these off is with a through drive socket, but I can just grab that. If you've got a swan neck spanner you can do it, but I can just grab that and get that off with a couple of spanners. That one's on the way out. This bump stop and dust cover are okay, but they're now you can see there it's starting to corrode, so better replace it. It's not going to last another 10 years. This is all. Okay, I'm just going to put back the spring and that lower arm because I don't need that on to put it back together. Just clean out any crap that's in there. I'm going to torque that up. So I'm just going to put a mark there, so I know once I've been round a little bit more. A little bit more. That's him. 180 degrees. Okay, a few days later now, and so there's the old shock that we took off. This is a shock that failed, which I can push in, and as you can see, stays in. Shock mounts and dust covers. So we have here 2 new shocks, TRW, so 2 of those, and then there's the dust covers and shock mounts, and they are just get them out. They will go like that. So okay, let's put something together and see if we can get one on. Instructions say to compress that 5 times. There, that's it. Oh, shock done. Ready for brakes. Okay, rear brakes. We need to remove this nut on the end here, which I think is a 13, but you have to hold this 15 in here. All my 15s are quite fat and don't fit in there, so I have to put a little adjustable in. So 13, that, and that bolt comes out, and the same then on this one, and then the caliper will come out and the hanger will remain in place. And then to place the discs, it's just the T30 there, knock that out, and these will come out with the carrier in place. You gotta force it a little bit, but they do come out without moving the carrier. So let's just do these, this one here, and hold the 15, and see how we go. Get from here. Okay. That's those two out. And now caliper just pops out. I can just pop that up over there. It's not, it rests on the brake cable more than anything, and then brake pads just pop out here. One. It's quite low, eh? So if you look at these two pads, the inner one that's worn quite a bit, virtually down. It's just in time to do that, so that's all ready to go back in. Just going to give that a bit of a clean up, and then it's all ready to put back in. So when you come to push the pistons back on these calipers, and you need this special tool because the piston has to be wound back in. You can't just push it back in. So I've got one of these tools with one of these kits, which is just a what is it? It's just a disc caliper tool set, and lots of different adapters, etc., to fit in there. So just got that in there, wound that back. That's gone all the way back in. So that's ready now for discs back in and then pop back in. Obviously, taking the lid off the brake reservoir just so that we don't overspill. So yep, I've pushed that back in. Oh, you can't see very well, but I'm going to do the second one. I probably need to remove a little bit out with a syringe. It might overflow, but I'll just keep an eye on it as we go.